guys, just want you to let me know. Just want to let you guys know that I will be uploading a video. All you guys gotta do is comment down below. At the end of the video, of course, I will tell you that I will do that. And I'm not going to show my face today, but I will, well, a little bit later. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoy.
How's it going, guys? My name is Scale Weathers, and I'm going to tell you my 8 reasons. So I think the NASA, the moon landing was a hoax. Number 1, the American flag flutters gently in the non-existent breeze. It's an ironic image for the citizens of the United States of America, their flag planted on the moon, and waving gently in the breeze. Only there is no breeze on the moon, meaning there is no air in the moon's atmosphere, and hence there is no wind whatsoever. This is one of the most obvious stuff-ups. In the NASA-staged moon landing hoax, of course, NASA tries to get around things. And they try to get around this by saying it wasn't blowing in the wind, it was just a crumple from being rolled up inside of its package on the way through the journey. Well, you tell me, what do you think? Number 2. Is there more than one sun? Because those shadows don't match up. NASA produced an abundant amount of supplies of photos and video footage to support their moon landing, but it has soon become evident that there was something a bit fishy about these photos on the moon. Ever notice that in the angle of the shadows do not match up? Shadows are caused by light sources, like the moon. So logically, all shadows should be parallel to each other. Only shadows in the photos of the moon landing are not, in fact, the shadows in many of the photos. Run in different directions. It's almost as if the shadows are caused by, yep, you guessed it, multiple lights on the film set. Now, number 3, you're in space. And where are the stars? On a cloudless evening, you can see an abundance of twinkling stars in the night sky. Surely from the moon, with its lack of clouds and complete abundance of artificial light, you should be able to see even more stars with the naked eye. Well, only you can't. In fact, in all the photos taken during the moon landing, you cannot see a single star. Not one. Sure, the photos were taken in the 60s, and the 60s weren't amazing qualities, but these days, you can capture the stars in a photo taken from your phone. So shouldn't the high-tech NASA cameras have been able to pick something up? Or no? Okay. Oh look, it's the same rocks and mountains again and again. NASA has marked out the exact locations of the moon landing mission. Somehow, they have explored sites that are miles apart. With that in mind, why did the photos from Apollo 15 mission show identical backdrops? NASA swears that these photos were taken in different locations. If the photograph evidence clearly shows the same patterns of gently sloping hills and valleys, it's almost like NASA were just getting sloppy. By the time they hit the Apollo 15 mission, they said, why bother creating new sets? We'll just use the same ones repeatedly. Surely no one will notice. Well, they were wrong. We did. Well, if you look in a picture, you can see a sea drawn on a rock. Huh. And yet another example of technicians on set just being sloppy. 1, the moon landing photos shows a moon rock, which is in the shape of a sea. credible that the props used on a film set would be marked with a reference letter. But there is no plausible argument for the sea just being naturally weathered into the surface of the rock. As a result, NASA came up with a different, though no less implausible, explanation for the rock with sea. According to them, it's a stray hair. It can't be more ridiculous than this. Now then, number 6. Fly through a belt of radiation. And you should have gotten cooked. You should have gotten cooked. Everyone knows how dangerous radiation can be. Overexposure it can lead to radiation poisoning, even death. So it is something that everyone should avoid at all costs. To get to the moon, you have to fly through a band of radiation known as the Van Allen radiation belt. Yes, the spacecraft had an aluminum coating, but is that really enough to protect a human being while they spend over a half hour traveling a band of radiation? NASA says, of course, yes. And the astronauts weren't in the radiation for all that long, but an hour and a half still sounds pretty long. Time to be a cosmic microwave, right? Now, number 7. What's that? I can see a really big reflection in your helmet. When these photos were published of the Apollo 12 moon landing, many people noticed something a tad unusual. Yeah, that's right. On their helmets, it was really shiny. Of an astronaut, it appeared to be something hanging from a wire, or perhaps a rope. In fact, it looked suspiciously like an overhead spotlight. You know, the kind you see used in Hollywood movie studios? Well, admittedly, the photo's quality was a bit grainy, making it impossible to, positively identify the object. It still begs the question, what could possibly be suspended in midair on the moon? There should be nothing there for anything to be hanging from. Number 8. How much of an impact? Have you seen the photos of the astronauts' footprints? When they were embedded into dust, the astronauts described the dust as being similar to talcum powder or wet sand. That being the case, why is there no sign of impact? With their lunar model landed, you'd think that a rocket ship landing on a big pile of talcum powder would leave some kind of impression on the surface. But according to the moon landing photos, no such evidence exists. In fact, it looks more like the lunar model was just placed in position. This is just yet another blindly obvious defect in the details of the moon landing hoax. Now, NASA, you guys are just getting sloppy. Those were my 8 facts that I have on you guys. Can you guys back yourself up after you guys, well, that's if you guys watch this video. Can you back yourself up? I don't think so.
Anyway, guys, yeah, so thanks for watching this. Those were my 8 reasons as to why I think the moon landing was a big hoax. Hope you guys liked the video. Remember, comment down below what the next topic should be. Remember, don't forget to hit that like button. See you later.